you're talking to real men who have literally fucking killed other men. Check it out. This morning, I put up a little help wanted ad. Not really help wanted. It's I have 2 jobs if there are 2 dudes who need a job. I'm not asking you to come fucking work for me. I'm telling you that I have a position open where you can come here and I will pay you for a person who is not working. That's what this is. Don't get it fucking twisted. This ain't a job career. You don't need a PhD. You just have to have simple intelligence. You have to be willing to push a button or two to see what the fucking address is. If you're too fucking stupid to figure out where this fucking shop is, if you're too fucking thin-skinned to take a little razzing from dudes who comment on my page all the time, then this job's not for you, you fucking little cunt. Some kid named Ryan Potter comes on there, and he's like, where is it? And somebody said, this job's not for you. He's like, yeah, this all looks like trash anyways. You're gonna start trash talking when 2 minutes ago you wanted to know what the address was. Well, your little bitch ass is in California anyways, dumb shit. This page, I've had this page for over 14, almost 15 years. I make hundreds of posts a week. I have spent $375,000 promoting one ad on this page. I don't give a shit that you don't know who we are. I don't give a shit that you don't know where you are. The fact is, I'm in Camden, Tennessee. If there are 2 kids, I say kids, 18, 25 years old, 16 years old, the job is very easy. There's a lot of air conditioning in the building. When it's hot outside, it's cool inside. We have a lot of heat in the building. When it's cold outside, it's warm inside. All you have to do is stand your ass at a table with some scissors and cut threads. When the threads are super short, we burn them with a lighter. If you're not sure what that is, if you don't think you're fucking man enough to stand there on your 4 little feet, your fat little sausage toes, well then this job's not for you. But if you want a job, a decent job, that's not fucking hard to do, around some decent fucking people, where we do some cool stuff and a lot of cool people walk in the door, well then I have a job. But the fact is, most of you little bitches, you don't want to work. That's why you're not at work. That's why you're on the internet right now during operating business hours talking shit. That or you're at work while another man is paying you to do something, and you're being paid to do something while you're on the internet talking shit to fucking grown-ass men. I have demonstrated how to do this job 1,000 times. I have over 2,500 videos on YouTube. Every night I do a live feed. Lately, I've got on the table myself and I talk to folks while I'm doing the job. I don't even look. It's just second nature. The job is not hard. But we hire these guys and they come in here. They start off fine for a couple days and then they start telling you how their feet hurt and all their fucking problems. I don't give a shit until you've been here 6 weeks, until you have proven that you have staying power for 6 weeks. Don't ask me for a loan. Don't ask me for a raise. You want a raise? Perform. The sad fact is these guys come in and they do well enough the first day that I ask them to come back the second day. They come back the second day, but after the third day, they don't ever improve. They actually do better on the first day than the fucking 3rd, 4th, 5th week. If you want a job, this is great for a high school kid. You want a job, you're sitting at home right now doing nothing and you want to make a little bit of money. You want to have a better life and actually start something while you're young right now and take that money and put it into something and develop something. This is a great job for you. You have the ability to be around somebody who's run a business for 32 years. You have the ability to run a business with somebody. You have the ability to be around somebody who has done all the things you say you want to do. You have access to that person. You will stand right next to him and eat lunch. All you gotta do is give a shit enough to ask the questions. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. I will never ask you to do something in my business that I can't do myself. I will never ask you to do anything that I can't demonstrate. But once I'm paying you to do that job, I expect you to do that job as well when I walk away as when I stand there. And when you do that, that's integrity, doing what's right even when nobody's looking. And when you do that, I will give you more money. And when you get faster and you get more precise and you solve problems and you add value, I will give you more money. It's a damn sure a better job than any of these fast food restaurants that you kids have all run through. That's what I say. And then I got 40-year-old guys that are like, will you relocate me from New York? Fuck no, I won't. Every time I put one of these videos up, a dude drives here from another state on his own. 2 guys have moved here from fucking Alaska to work here. If they can do it, you can do it. If you can't hustle, I don't need you. I'm not asking you to come work for me. I'm giving you the opportunity to come work for me. I'm just fucking fed up with kids and grown-ass men that act like kids that have the failure ability. They have that gene built in them. When things are a little tough, they just stop. When somebody says something to them they don't like, they just lock up, they freeze up. If you're working here, you'll know exactly what I think. I might hurt your feelings. It's not intentional. It's because it's factual and it's to the point. And how can I correct you and tell you what you need to do to make you of more value? I literally tell dudes how to get a raise. They listen to it, they hear it, they pretend to fucking do it for a day or two, but they just don't have it in them. That's why you have 40-year-old men working entry-level jobs. A Walmart job, that's an entry-level job. A stock boy, that's an entry-level job. Working at fast food, those aren't supposed to be your careers. Those are to go and learn how to fucking have a job. You want a job where you can do other shit? You want a job? I've got one. All you have to do is be smart enough to Google the address. If you can't get past that. But this kid that showed up here today on the post that took issue with guys telling him to Google the address, he literally threatened to shoot somebody. Did he mean it? Of course he didn't mean it, but maybe I should put some lead in your cranium. Fuck you, you little cunt. You're growing with real fucking men. You're talking to real men who have literally fucking killed other men in other worlds, in other countries. You're talking to people who would literally snap your fucking neck and not think 2 fucking seconds about it over a job that you weren't smart enough to push a couple buttons to figure out where it was. That's the problem with society today. When you walk out the door, nothing pounces on you and eats you. When you turn the water on, water comes out of your faucet. When you turn the light switch on, lights come on. When the power goes out for a couple hours in major cities, kids kill themselves nowadays. We as parents have allowed that to happen. We have created weak human beings. You don't want to raise your kids? You got a 16-year-old or a 13-year-old and you're not fucking man enough to fucking create a man out of that child, send him here and I'll give him a job, I'll pay him, and I'll make him a man. It's a sad fact. It's a sad state of affairs that we live in right now. But we have bred so much complacency and comfort into society that society is weak and now Rome is burning.
What's up, guys? Wednesday morning. It's raining. I need somebody to call and turn this shit off. We have things we have to do that require it not to rain. I don't think that's going to happen, so we're going to do those things anyways, whether it's raining or not. Over the years, 14 years here in Tennessee, we've always had employees that had, poor quality vehicles and shouldn't be able to get to work, and they're at work. And we've always had employees with nice, new, shiny four-wheel drive trucks, and those are usually the ones that don't make it to work, despite the other guys living in worse places, having worse vehicles, and still getting to work. The difference is some looked out and saw it was raining and just said, I'll just stay here in bed. And the other ones were, we're going to go to work. So it's just a mindset, right? Things are changed. Things are changing, always evolving. COVID shit. I keep saying 6 months. It's been, 9 months? 12 months since they shut your economy down, since they killed your business, since they changed your life, since they said you can't see your family members who are dying in a hospital, said your kids can't go to school. I say they said that for you because some of you took that and lied down and just said okay. While others built bigger and built faster and built stronger. And COVID, if it actually, as crazy as it sounds, is actually the best thing that has happened to them in years. It fixed things, it mended things, it gave them drive and motivation, and they didn't say no. And it's just a mindset, really. That's what it came down to, because this was bullshit. It was bullshit, and it's still going on, and it's probably going to get worse, and we haven't even seen the fucking surface of it yet, because it wasn't about a disease. The disease was the false flag, if you will. You realize it's fall? I don't know. See that red tree over there, the leaves changing on it. I heard somebody say that the other day, first day of fall. It's actually the first fucking day of fall. That was a couple days ago, I believe. So we're gonna load these razors on this truck, and that's our part of our work day today. We haven't ran this big trailer yet. We've got them filled up, gassed up. We're going to meet somebody. Guy's actually looking at fucking 3,800 acres of property, and he invited us to go with him and film this and just check it out. And when he hit me up a few days ago, I'm like, man, I can't leave on a Wednesday. I got shit to do. We are busier than ever. But you know that thing, it just sat in my head, and it's like, you need to go do this. You need to go see this. You need to go meet these people. And that's what we're doing. So the work inside the building, that shit will still be done, because when I come back, I'm going to do it. And I stayed up late and got a bunch more of it done last night and prepped everything for today. The animals up on the hill, I'm going to feed those right now. I usually don't feed till noon. It's just about changing things around. It's not that something else is not going to be done by doing the one. It's that I'm going to spend the extra time and do all of it. All of it. That's the difference. It's just in your head. It's what you accept, I think. We've got really good people with us. We've got really good people around us. And what we've been able to do with an even smaller crew has just been amazing. So don't take no for an answer. The answer is always fucking yes. And your first instinct, that's usually the right one. Stop laying down. If that was you, did you get fat during all this shit? I did. Fatter. It was easy not to work out. Well, they said you shouldn't work out. I have a whole fucking gym, and I still didn't work out. I wasn't around any. Most of the COVIDians, the Masketeers, most of them, not all of them, most of them, those are the motherfuckers you don't want to be around anyways. So turn your shit back on. Fucking stand up, live. Do some things worth doing.